New World Open Beta is upon us. I would be playing right now, but for some reason my modem decided to crap out on me during my session, and I'm expecting a new one sometime soon. So here I am making videos instead. That's right, I did a PvP kill, and before I get the killing blow, my modem died. That's sus. That's sus. Let's begin. New World has released its open beta, which primarily will be open to everyone. However, you need to register through the Steam store and you'll get noticed of it shortly after. This open beta is a stress test, and that's the main gist of it, stressing the servers while opening this to everyone. This is why it's not a long test and will only last over the weekend. However, there are a couple things to make note of. One, they've changed the icon identification. Prior to the open beta, the icons were pretty similar to one another. The open beta has shown that the main missions and side missions are left the same. However, the bulletin boards and company missions have changed, being a blue icon now, with the bulletin boards resembling their old yellow icon, but now blue, and the company icons now with an upside down triangle and hammer at the top. Good change to make identifying missions simpler. Another thing to make note is that there is no need to rush making all your tools right away. The missions, which can be done within an hour to a half hour, will give you all the required flint tools to start expanding your leveling and your gathering, mining, logging, skinning, etc. I've seen many who just rush to make them so that they can begin leveling right away, and even though you can do this, I wouldn't really rush it, just wait for the missions, which are literally within the first half hour, and go from there. Weapon variety is quite present. It can be hard to determine which ones you want to try. My recommendation is to test. If you get different forms of weapons, don't be scared to try and see what works for you. The more you use it, the faster it levels up. What may work for one person may be completely different for somebody else. All the weapons in the game are well-rounded, and honestly, I don't see one being better than the other. Others can argue this, I don't care. The weapon system is very adaptable and easy to switch. My recommendation is test a few weapons prior to level 20, and the reason for this is the ability to free respec. See what weapons you are using and focus your attribute points on that spec. You do not need to split them all around. This isn't one of those games where dexterity helps with other factors. No, it only helps with the weapons showcased, and if you're not using those weapons, then don't spec into it. However, if even after level 20 you want to change, you can. You just have to understand that the more times you respec over level 20, the more expensive it will get. Company selection is also important. You have 3 companies you can pick from: Marauders, Covenant, and Syndicate. It's hard to determine which one is the best one at first. However, if you are in a community, I would recommend finding out where they plan to go, or if you see one company favored more over the other. If you plan to play with people, not only do you need to be in the same world and server, but also the same company. You are able to change companies every 120 days, so understand that even if you are unhappy with what you picked, you can reselect at a later time. For now, that's about it. Not much to go on considering my internet decided to crap itself, but regardless, I'm happy to see the game come back for a small test and super excited for the release later on in the month. If you like what you saw or want me to cover something else, please leave a sub, a like, and ding that bell to know when content goes up. From me to you, make sure to heal, please heal, and safe travels.